You've got a headache, take paracetamol. Got a backache, take a codamol.
That is
next door to Dr. Symmetry.
The surgery soon finds someone that they hope I can help.
Wendy, Chris Van Tulliken. Have a seat there.
Thank you. I've got a major problem with my shoulder. It just feels like my whole shoulder and my arm just feels like pins and needles in my hand. I can't pick anything up, I can't grip, it hurts.
Wendy's been taking painkillers for the past 20 years to deal with chronic pain in her shoulder and back.
Like sort of here, the pain.
Despite physiotherapy and referrals to specialists, her doctors still can't figure out what's wrong.
Okay.
She's now being prescribed increasingly powerful drugs.
What helps? Does anything help it?
Diazepam.
It's a highly addictive.
I really begged for them and they wouldn't give them to me.
It's quite dangerous.
Please give me more.
Yeah. The problem is you have to take more and more and more and more
Really?
and more to get that same effect.
Right, okay.
And it becomes extremely toxic. And then when you stop taking it, it's really dangerous.
Right.
Consuming these drugs long term could be causing Wendy real harm.
Thank you
It's
so much.
it's very nice to see you. Okay, we'll be in touch. Beware of the dog. Oh, hello. Who are you?
Jasper.
Hi. Hi, Jasper. Hi. I'm Chris. Thank you for having me.
That's okay, you're welcome.
And who are these guys?
Jasper and Boo.
Boo. Hi, Boo.
Wendy lives with her husband Alan and her daughter Jade.
I feel like I want to go straight to your drugs cabinet.
Okay.
But let's not do that. Let's have a cup of tea. Let's have a cup of tea first. You've been off and on painkillers for 20 years for this.
Yeah, the last 2 years, nearly every day I've been taking painkillers. It's never really gone.
Are you in a worse state now than you were 20 years ago?
I'm definitely worse now than I was, definitely.
Right. So talk about the drugs. Where are the drugs?
Okay, so I've got my tablets in here if you want to see them.
We'll get it all out. Come on. This is
No,
the cupboard of shame.
The codamol.
Wendy takes a daily cocktail of 3 different painkillers: paracetamol, ibuprofen and codeine. They're supposed to work by interfering with pain messages sent to the brain.
Can we lay it out? Do you mind if I pop out for the whole day, pop out the pills that you would have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Taking a cocktail of painkillers like Wendy does every day can produce more of an effect. But in cases where they don't work, patients can end up taking bigger and bigger doses.
And now we've laid it out, what do you think of that?
I know, I did think to myself, especially in the morning when I take that one as well, and I was thinking, oh my God, this is a lot of pills that I'm taking.
When you do take all of them, and because you're having a bad day, does all the pain go away? Are you completely better?
No, so basically it sort of eases off, and then I know it's 4 hours later, and I have to take them again.
Okay.
I'm surprised at the amount of drugs you're taking. I didn't know you was taking that many daily.
That's only when I got a really bad back.
But then I've never seen you without a bad back. You can never walk through that door and say, oh, well, I've just had some drugs, my back feels better. Every time you come through that door, it's my back's really bad.
I know, because I need to take some more drugs.
But you've just had some, probably.
No, I take them every 4 hours. I don't. Sometimes
Exactly.
you told me, don't worry about 4 hours, 3 hours.
I didn't know you was taking that amount, though, Wendy. I didn't know you was taking. I didn't realise you. I thought you was taking 1 pill a day or something.
And I must
not
admit,
all that.
to be honest, I was taking 3 of them.
Oh my Lord, really? Sorry, I thought you meant you were actually only taking them 3 times a day. What you mean is you were taking 4 times a day.
Yeah.
That is an overdose.
I'm worried about Wendy's excessive drug use, and I want her to understand the dangers.
So ibuprofen can damage your kidneys,
Right.
especially at the doses you're having it.
Okay.
The paracetamol could damage your liver. So if you hurt your liver, we can't do anything. You either get a transplant or you die.
Right.
So the #1 cause of acute liver injury in this country is paracetamol overdose.
Okay.
The other thing I think I would really like to try and do to you is prove to you that the drugs don't work.
They're painkillers, so they must work. They get rid of the pain.
There's much pain, I believe, with them or without.
No, I'm in more pain without them.
That's probably a mental thing.
Are you saying that I'm mental?
No, I think that's what. I just think that's what you're telling
It's in your
yourself.
head.
Because every
No,
4
it's not
hours
in my head.
you
The
need
pain
those
is
drugs.
real. I'm telling you
No,
that.
no.
The pain is
I
real.
don't dispute for 1 minute. The pain is real what I'm disputing, I don't think the painkillers are giving you as
helping
much
the pain.
relief as what you're saying or thinking they are.
Okay, Dr. Allen.
No, I'm just saying.
Would you be willing to let me just take away all the drugs?
If I can have another solution and get rid of the pain, then I'll be happy to do that.
When was the last time you went and saw a physio and did some exercises to help your shoulder?
I'll normally do like a sort of few stretches and whatever, and then you just forget about it and get on
On
with
an
the
honest
day.
note, how many times have you come in this house and seen Mum doing any exercises for her back?
I do them in the
You
bedroom.
don't. You do. You'll go along in the car and you'll do. This is when you exercise, right? So you'll be in the car. She go.
Yeah, she does that.
The truth is, Wendy.
No, when
you'd
you're
rather
not-
go and
no,
pop a pill than do an
No,
exercise.
when you're not here,
This morning, how many did you do exercises for your bad shoulder?
no.
Yesterday, did you do exercises?
No, I must admit. No.
She's done bugger all other than take pills. That's what I think. She's done nothing. She spent a huge amount on people poking and prodding and making that pain worse. And she needs to do some graft, some exercise. And the other thing is, those painkillers don't work. I thought, oh, maybe they do. Those painkillers do not work. I just need to think about her antidepressants. I'm back in Chingford. I've come up with a way to try to convince Wendy to stop taking her painkillers.
We've arrived at Wendy's and I've got a little test, as far as I'm aware, no one's ever really done before, to find out if any of Wendy's painkillers are working. Maybe they work brilliantly well, maybe I'm totally wrong, but I've got a way of finding out. I don't know if Wendy's going to agree, but it's worth a go. Let's see. Jasper. Hi, Alan. Very nice to see you.
Hello, hiya. Nice to see you. Yeah, good.
Okay. I'll be honest, from everything that you've spoken to me about, from all your stories, I don't think your painkillers are working. So I want to do a test to find out if they are working.
Okay.
I've worked out this test with the help of Wendy's doctors.
These are your pills
Right.
for the next 2 weeks.
Okay. Which ones are which?
So, in that blue tablet is a single codeine pill of 15 milligrams, okay? In each of those red tablets is half a gram of paracetamol.
Right, okay.
Okay. There is a twist with these tablets that
Okay.
I've laid out. That some of these tablets don't contain any medicine.
Right.
And you don't know
Okay.
which ones are real and which ones aren't real,
Okay.
okay?
But I will know because I'll be in pain.
Well, we'll see, won't we? That's the point. And I'm going to get you to keep a pain chart, okay?
Okay.
Wendy will use this to record her pain levels over the next fortnight. I want to see if she notices the days when she's taking tablets without any drugs.
But the only way of knowing if these painkillers work for you is to do this.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Are you happy to do this?
Yeah?
So the main thing I need to do now is take away all your other painkillers.
Oh, but if I have a headache?
Well, you get a headache, best treatment, big glass of water.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
To make sure she doesn't take more than the prescribed dose, all the painkillers in the house must go.
Oh, I'm not sure what they are. Oh, they do. Look.
It's going to be interesting. I'm sure there's a load of codeine in them things, so I'll be fine.
Is this it?
No, there's some more coming.
The upstairs, yeah? Okay, this is from the upstairs.
Are you sure they're all?
These are all out of
No,
your.
I think.
These are all out
I
of
think
your
some
drawer.
of them might be my anti-dizziness ones.
Whatever they are, they're all out of your.
Oh no, they're my Sudafed. Yeah.
And remember, this is what you want to do,
Yeah. Yeah. If pills
Just give us
are-
14 days. Bye, everyone.
Bye. See you, Jasper. Thank you. Bye.
Night.
See you.
Toxic side effects.
I wonder if that message will get through to Wendy.
And I must say, all my family had a headache the whole weekend, and they were like, there was no pills to take. We've got no pills, we've got no pills. And I was like, have a glass of water. This is where I think there was nothing in them.
Wendy's committed herself to the experiment I devised to see if her painkillers are really working.
Last night was about 80%. I took a pill. Today I took some pills, but I must say I don't feel any pain at the moment.
She spent 2 weeks marking a chart I've given her to record her pain levels.
I woke up this morning about 80%. My neck is screaming, so I don't think there's anything in them tablets. Thank you. I'm sure the tablets I just took in the evening were placebos because it's gone up a little bit. It's day 15. Last day of the trial. I'm really worried that when Dr. Chris comes round, he's going to say we're just taking them for the sake of taking them. Hopefully that won't be the case.
If this proves Wendy's drugs aren't working, it means she's been wasting her time and money on them for the past 20 years.
Hello.
The pizza man.
How you doing? It's very nice to see you. I don't normally kiss patients, but okay, you can have a kiss tonight.
Are you going to join all the dots tonight?
We're going to join the dots where all will be revealed. I've cautiously, optimistically brought a bottle of wine. It's very, very nice to see you.
Cheers.
So, I guess what I want to know is how has it been going the last few days?
Good. I've not been in a lot of pain.
Have you got your pill box?
Yeah.
You've written a little note in here. What does that say?
No, it's just like there's nothing in them ones.
But the rest of them, you thought there probably was something in them.
Yeah.
Can I draw the graph?
It's going to be all over the place.
Before I tell Wendy what's in the pills, I want to fill in her pain chart. The higher the dot, the more pain she's in.
It's not easy to join these dots, Wendy, because your pain is really variable.
Yeah, it is.
So why don't we draw on this, what we've done with your pills?
Interesting.
So the red is your paracetamol,
Okay.
okay? And that went like this.
We reduced Wendy's dose of paracetamol over the first week, so she's had no paracetamol at all for 10 days.
Oh my
No
God.
paracetamol.
I've had
Day
no
5.
paracetamol.
It's day 5.
It's been 10 days since you had a single gram of paracetamol.
Your pain was quite low on that day, wasn't it? Day 5.
Here's what we've done with your codeine. Okay, you were at 100% of codeine.
We kept Wendy at her full dose of codeine for the first week, and then reduced it gradually, so she's had no codeine at all for the last 5 days.
Today, I've had no paracetamol or codeine.
No.
None since
And
Monday.
yesterday you didn't have any, and the day before that you didn't have any. You last had a painkiller on Monday morning. You had one codeine.
Oh, joking.
That was it. That was the last painkiller you had. So the pills that you have been wolfing. The pills
God.
you've had nothing.
I've had nothing.
I think what I was really genuinely terrified about is I would see your pain down here getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And there is no way I can see that on that graph.
No.
So give me a hug. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
It's a perfect demonstration for Wendy that drugs aren't treating her pain.
The road to salvation with that shoulder will be in exercising it and strengthening it.
Well, I'm never buying any paracetamol again, so the kids can go swing for it. Glass of water.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. You've totally...
Wendy doing her exercises in a very limited space in the bedroom.
It's taken a while to convince Wendy to give up her painkillers. She's now trying a program of exercises to strengthen her back to see if it will help with the pain.
I mean, when I last saw Wendy, I threw away all her drugs that I'd confiscated. So I hope she hasn't had a wobble. None of you people are Wendy. Where's Wendy? There she is. Hi, Wendy. Come on in.
Nice to see you again.
How's the back?
It is better. I'm not in pain like I was before.
So that is what no one's ever told you, is that exercise is a painkiller for almost everything. Whether you've got knee pain or hip pain or back pain or neck pain, even if you've got a headache, exercise is a painkiller.
So for me to not take any drugs, I can't actually believe it myself. I don't even take them for a headache now. I don't take anything at all.
I feel like I am leaving you in quite a good state.
Okay, well, it's our last consultation. Have a hug.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Thank you so much.
No, you've totally inspired me. You've totally inspired me.
Everything you've done, I really have.
You have literally done the hard work.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, Wendy. Bye.
It's been an interesting journey. I'm really, really happy. I don't take any drugs at all. I'm exercising every other night. And I think I'm going to get better.
I think for 20 years, Wendy took drugs that totally distracted her and everyone else from finding the actual cause of the pain. What an amazing place we've got to with healing and medicine that we just go, take these pills. Wendy is the clearest example of the madness of the way we do medicine.
I'm beginning